In this video, we look at how to create a box plot. So a box plot is a graphical representation of a set of data with some key points. So we've already looked at how to calculate medians and quartiles. We're going to use those to create a box plot. First, let's look at this data set here. Note, first of all, that the data is organized from smallest to largest. We'll start by finding the median. So the median is the one that is in the middle. This data set has 8 pieces of data. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the middle will be right in here. So the median is the average between those two elements, so the fifth and the sixth elements. So 5 plus 6, divided by 2 would give us 11 divided by 2, which is 5.5. So that's the median. And then what we need is the quartile. So let's find Q1, the first quartile. Q1 is the median of the first half of the data. So here's the first half of the data. There are 4 elements there, so Q1 is going to be the average between those two. So Q1 will equal 2 plus 4 divided by 2. 2 plus 4 gives us 6, divided by 2 is 3. So that is Q1. Now let's look at Q3. And Q3 is going to be the median of the second half of the data. Let's try that again. So right in here, I guess, the average between 9 and 12. So we'll take 9, add 12, and divide by 2, which is 9 and 12 is 21, divided by 2 is 10.5. So the reason why we need those 3 pieces of information, we actually also need the smallest number and the largest number, but that's easy to get from the graph, is that a box plot kind of looks like this. So it's sometimes called a box and whisker plot. So the idea is that it has these little whiskers, one on this side and one on the other side. Here's the box part, and here's the other whisker. So the idea is that this value here is the lowest value in the data set. So in this case, that's a 1. This one over here would be the highest value. So you can see that it shows the data all spread out. So that's 15. This value right here should be Q1, so the first quartile. And our Q1 was right here at 3. And this end of the box, right end of the box, is Q3. Q3 is 10.5. And then finally, we need to include our median. So our median, we just show a line where the median would be. So 5.5 is closer to 3 than it is 10.5. Ideally, you do this on a piece of graph paper, but if you're just doing it rough, this would sort of work as well. So here's our median, which we could also call Q2 right here, this little line. So that's a box plot. Here's what it would look like done on a piece of graph paper with an appropriate scale, so you can kind of see how that all matches up. So this is the same graph, same information. Lowest piece of data was here at 1. The largest was at 15, so that's where the whiskers sort of start and end. This left edge of the box is the first quartile. The right edge of the box is the third quartile. And the line in the middle, I shouldn't say in the middle, the line inside the box is at the median. Notice it's not directly in the middle. It's actually shifted to one side because our median was 5.5, which is this way. So that's how we can construct a box plot using the quartiles and the median.